Hello everyone, welcome to DC Minds. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. In this video, we are going to see another operator called bitwise operator. And this operator is used to perform operation on bits. As we know, computer understand only uh, 0 and 1, and all the everything in programming we can represent using 0 and 1. Basically, on bits in binary, basically we represent all the number in binary format. So in and sometime it is required to perform some operation on bits. So let's see how bitwise operator works, different bitwise operators. So we have logical sorry we have bitwise and bitwise or bitwise XOR, left shift, right shift. Okay, so let's see bitwise and how it works. So we have two numbers, a equal to 5, b equal to 3, and if we write those two numbers in binary, it will be like so. A in binary it will become 101, and b in binary it will become 0011. And if we perform bitwise and on both, then it will be so. How bitwise and works is if both if if the both bit are same, means if both bit are 1, then it will be 1. If uh, if they are different, then it will become 0. So in this case, if you see, the first bit in both a and b are same, so it will be 1. But second bit, if we see, in this both are different, so it is means 1 is 0, so it will become 0. And it is also 1 0, so it will become 0, and it is 0 0 0. So if both are 1, then only it will be 1. So bitwise a and b in using logical using bitwise and will give this one. Similar bitwise or, so bitwise or means if one of the bit is 1, then it will be 1. If both bit are 0, then it will become 0, otherwise it is 1. So in this case, if we see, a the bitwise means a is written like in binary is this, and b in binary is this. And if you perform bitwise or, then it will be like, you can see this, if both are 1, so here it is 1. Now in this second bit in both a and b, i- in a and b, one of them are second bit is 1, so it will become 1. And here also in third bit, if one of them are 1, so it will become 1. And in this case, if you see, both are 0, so it will become 0. So if both are 0 in this case, then it will become 0, otherwise it will be always 1, any of them is 1. In this case, if both are 1, then only 1, otherwise it will become 0. So here a bitwise or will become 7. Let's see another bitwise operator called XOR. So the use case of how this bitwise XOR works is, if both bit are same, then it will become 0, and if both bit are different, then it will become 1. So we have two variable, equal to 5, b equal to 3, and a in binary it is represented like this, and b in binary represented like this. And if we do XOR operation on this, then we'll see. So here if you see this both are same, so both are same in bitwise or XOR means it will be 0. And in this case, second bit both are different, so it will become 1. Here also both are different, then it will become 1. In this case, both are same, it will become so here if you perform uh, bitwise XOR, in this case you will get value as 7. So let's see another bitwise operators called left shift and right shift. So how the left shift works is like this. In this case, suppose we have a variable called variable a equal to 211, and we want to perform a left shift by 1 bit. So what the meaning of left shift shift here means, you shift the a particular bit or 1 bit 2 bit based on the given value, either left or right. So basically shifting the bit to either left or right. So bitwise left shift, what it will do, it will shift a bit left, and right will shift the bit to right. So let's see it by an example. So here a equal to 211, and we here in this case what we are saying is, for whatever the value is there in this, first left shift it by 1 and then store in a. So when after doing this a shifting by 1, first one bit, basically means one bit, it will become 422. Let's see how. So this 211 in binary will be represented like this: 1101 double 011. So when we do left shift, what will happen? This first bit, this zero, actually this is how this is represented in binary. It will be first bit like 0 bit, 1 bit, second bit, third bit, fourth bit, fifth bit, sixth bit, seven, like this. And this is LSB, and this is, I mentioned, less significant bits and more significant. So what will happen in case of left shift? What will happen? This left, the first shift will come here, the second will come like this, second, third will come like this, and it will go like this, and this last will get, means carry forward, and this at the end, one zero will be get, means at the beginning this left, one zero will get appended. So this is how. So when you do left shift on this a, means when a equal to 211, what will it will become? A equal to 422, because when you do left shift, the binary value will get is this. So binary will be 1 1 0 1 double 0, this double 0 1 1 0. Actually 1 0, this 0 is getting added here. So 1 0 will get added here, and this all the bits will, means this bit will go here, and this bit will go here, 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 and this will go here, this will go here, and this will get other position. So you can see this is coming here. So basically 0 will come into place of 1, 1 will to come place of 2, 2 will come in place of 3, and 7 will get, finally 7 will get in place of 8 bit, that is not shown here, and then at the first bit 0 will be added. This is how uh, left shift works. So and in this case we are shifting the value by 1, means one, only one bit we are saying. So 1. Now suppose we you want to shift 2 bit. So how will you do that? So to do that, it is your task. I will give you as assignment, but I'll give you the idea. See, we have already done the left shifting by 1 bit. So what you can do, you can do one more time this, however you did on this. Now you do the left shifting on this particular, this, on this you do, on this bits you do the left. So it will be like 2 by 2 bits. So one time you did here, it came like this, you do one more time on this, so you will get another, means 20, means left shifting by 2. Similar to that we have right shift. So right shift, what will happen here? We'll do b- bit shifting by in right. So in this case we have again same value 211, and we want to right shift by 1 bit. So what will happen? This MFC this most significant bit here, less significant bit is getting shifted here, most significant bit will get shifted. So what will happen? This seventh bit will come into the position of sixth bit, and sixth bit will come into the position of fifth bit, fourth bit, fifth bit will come into position of fourth bit, and so on. So what will, you can see this how this bit shifting is happening, and at seventh, this last MMC bit, 1 0 will be appended, and this whatever this first bit was there, this bit will get removed, or means it will get discarded basically. So this value in right shifting, this will get discarded, and 1 0 will be appended. So in this case, the after right shifting this a by 1 bit, the value, the result will be 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 0. So what will happen? The result will be, if you convert this binary into decimal, it will become 105. Okay. Similarly, this binary value is converted into decimal, and it will become 422. So now same way you want to right shift the value by 2 bit. So already we have left shifted by 1 bit. Again you perform one more left shift on this binary converted binary by one more bit, that will be left shift right shifted by 2. So you perform one more times right shift, then it will become 2 by 2 bits. So that is all about this bit bitwise operators. And let's see one more important thing that we must consider in our mind. So when we say binary representation of a number, basically in programming language, sorry when we use this int, when you use this int means the size of int will be 4 bytes, and 1 byte is equal to 8 bits, that is 8 zeros or 1. So bits is either 0 or 1. So there will be, when we say this 4 bytes, it will be there will be 32 bits. 32 bits. So when we say a equal to 5 and we want to represent in binary, actually inside the computer when you run the program, it will be represented like this. So we must keep in mind this kind of point, because here what is there, since after this 101 there in the left, there is all are zero. So in the previous slides I have not taken this zero, but we must keep in our mind always, like if we take integer means it is 4 bytes and there will be 32 bits. So thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe, and please check out my other video for to understand the other C programming concept.